Hey Scorpio, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the month of October, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages are always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, make sure to check your other placements, and if you don't know your other placements, I highly encourage you to look at your birth chart, as depending on the planets in the sky, you could be resonating with your moon sign or any other placement. So do keep that in mind, and always keep an open mind in general readings, because not everything is going to resonate for you. And if you'd like to learn anything more about me, please just check my description box, and I provided information there. Alright, but now that that's out of the way, let's get into your reading. And I'm going to start with pulling from the Fairy Oracle deck to see what the fairies have to say to you. This will just help me see where your energy is at during this time frame, so I can provide you with the clarity and insight that you may be seeking. Fairies, what messages do we have for Scorpio and their collective? Ooh, we got 2 cards for you guys. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have New Beginning. New Beginnings. The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So you're going through a really huge transformation right now, Scorpio, and it comes to no surprise because there's a lot of retrogrades happening right now that are in Mars. So I feel like you guys, along with Aries, have been dealing with a lot of new beginnings, a lot of endings as well. But whatever new beginning that you're in, cherish it and take care of it. You could be having a baby in the future or right now. This kind of gives me the Empress vibes. So you guys could be tapping into your gifts and realizing your worth and knowing that you can create anything out of life that you want to through manifestation. And it could be this cherished idea of yours that you have as well that could be guiding you in this new beginning. So that's beautiful. So we have stargazing. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So yeah, you're tapping into your intuition as well and realizing that, you know, you have the answers within, as we all do. We always have the answers within. But right now, the fairies are telling you to tap into your intuition more than ever. Scorpios are already really intuitive, but maybe you've been doubting that, but the fairies are here to remind you to not. Because you already know. Like, this is the moon energy, right? The moon, it's like the mysteries that haven't been revealed yet, but are going to be. And then we have solitude. Think of being alone as meaning... Sorry, I'm trying to see it here. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So yeah, with this transformation and with this going within, this gives me the hermit vibes. So I feel like you guys have been spending a lot of time alone and going through a sort of breakthrough here with the stargazing. Okay, this kind of gives me the stars vibes also in tarot, Aquarius energy. So you guys could be tapping into your inner wisdom, okay? And you were able to recognize that when you went into solitude. Because when you're in solitude, that's when you're able to trust your intuition more. That's beautiful. Alright, I'm going to put that there. Okay, you guys are the first sign to get 2 cards. Cool. Alright. So now I'm going to do a mini Celtic cross, and that's basically the Celtic cross, but only the first 6 cards. So it'll be your self, obstacle, past, present, future, and lessons being learned. Alright, Spirit, what messages do we have for Scorpio and their collective during this time frame? What is Scorpio's self? Nice. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. I hope the camera's gonna focus on it when it needs to. Okay. Scorpio's obstacle. Ooh, it just went flying over there. Okay, the Fool. So this could have to do with the new beginnings that you're supposed to be tapping into, but perhaps have not yet. All right. Sorry, I just did a Libra, and Libra's stuck in my head right now. Scorpio's past, 10 of planets. It's 10 of Pentacles. All right. Scorpio's present energy. The Moon. Interesting. Yeah, I just said you guys are in the Moon energy. That was Libra's self. So perhaps you have Libra in your chart and are going through the same journey as them. All right, what is Scorpio's future energy? Whoa. 6 of Cups. All right. And lastly, what is Scorpio's lessons being learned? I think every single card fell for you. That's funny. All right, we have Strength as your lessons being learned. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 Rockets, the 4 Wands. Okay, so there could be this sort of union in your background energy right now that you're feeling really hopeful. Okay, you could be thinking this is the one with the 4 Rockets. Okay, with the 10 of Pentacles over here is your past. You could be wanting reconciliation with this person. Okay, you could be manifesting their return in a way, but we have the Devil here, so perhaps maybe there was something that wasn't in your best interest with them. Can you see that still? A little higher, but let me get some clarification for the 4 of Rockets. The Empress just popped up there. Okay. Right, what is Scorpio's 4 Rockets over there? Oh my god, the cards just keep flying out. All good, all good. Nice, we have the Fool again. And that's your blockage. So you could be manifesting this new beginning here. Could be with someone that you're already currently dealing with, but you want to start fresh. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So I get the sense that this connection here is the reason for this new beginning. You could be manifesting a new beginning, but right now you're a little bit withdrawn. You're not really speaking your feelings with the Moon as your present energy. But you see potential in this 4 of Rockets energy over here. And you want to start new with them. But there's a blockage, and maybe you want this new beginning, but there's some sort of divine obstacle. Okay? So let's just get started. So yourself right now is Queen of Swords. So you could be feeling like you're wearing your heart. Sorry, that your heart is guarded right now. You're making the wise choices, even though you would love to be more emotional. You just know that this is not the time for that right now. Scorpio is just acting really tough right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think you're doing it to protect yourself. It's like you're not taking bullshit from anybody right now. You're standing confident. You're trusting your intuition, your wisdom. You're learning to, at least. Okay, sorry. It just keeps making noise. It keeps up with the Queen of Swords for Scorpio. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, let's see. So we have Queen of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. You could be having to be patient about something right now, and you're using your better judgment for it. The Knight of Swords is, I feel like you're planning an attack, and you're kind of just plotting. Okay, you know what's, it's like you're orchestrating a plan here, manifesting it as well, but you know that only in the right timing. You don't want to make any rash decisions, although you're about to with the Knight of Swords. It's very confident, decisive energy, but there's something that you're kind of still thinking about. Now we have the King of Swords here. It could have to do with your Four of Rockets over here, okay? This true pair, the Queen and the King of Swords. You may just be waiting for someone to come to you with the Knight of Swords. You're kind of just kicking back, and I feel like you're waiting for someone to express their love to you with the King of Cups. But it's just taking longer than necessary with strength. It's calling you to have strength and patience here. The Queen of Swords is basically just kind of sitting in her throne and waiting for things to unravel themselves. I feel like you've done what you could, and now you're just sitting back and letting things happen. Because your obstacle coming out as the Fool is like, I feel like you know what this new beginning needs to be. You want to get it going, you want to get it popping, but there's a blockage here. I don't think you're the one blocking this. I think you just know it's not the time yet. You could be blocking it by not fully taking that action yet. Nine of Swords would be taking that action, but I feel like you're being smart about this. What is this obstacle here with the Fool? So I feel like Queen of Swords has no issue taking a risk. The Devil was trying to pop up. So maybe there's a sort of attachment that isn't letting you move forward. Maybe you're trying to bring that attachment with you into the future, but you can't. And you're kind of waiting for that attachment to catch up to you, but I think you might have to go alone. Maybe. It could be you wanting to push that new beginning with someone to leave behind their codependent behavior. And you're just like, can we just move forward? Okay, why is the Fool here for Scorpio's obstacle? 2 cards came out again. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords and Judgment. So you could be feeling like you know the answer. You know what this wake-up call is. Yeah, like I said, I don't think you're the one withholding this new beginning. I think you're waiting for perhaps this other connection to catch up to you. And because they're not there yet, you're withholding the beginning. But you know that the right thing is to just start on your own. Because then we have Queen of Cups here. And I said you were waiting for someone to express their love to you with the King of Cups. Now we have the Queen of Cups, just further confirming that. Then we have the Sun. You know that's your happiness. But then we have the Devil. Like I said, it could be a codependent connection, that you're waiting for it to have its death and transformation, because you know this is your pair. You know it is with the High Priestess here. You're waiting for this other person to walk away from like their bullshit, because you see your future with them. You're just waiting. You see that future already. This could be why it's your background energy, because you see the potential for this new beginning with this person. You're just waiting for them to see it too. And I do think the divine has their hand in this, so you know you can't really do anything. It's like, that's the thing about Scorpios, is that you're really intuitive and you can almost see into the future just based off people's emotions and moods. That I think you already see this beginning, and it could be an obstacle within yourself to not feel like you are where you want to be, because you already see that beginning. Okay, you already see into the future. You're just waiting for everybody else to catch up, and you could be feeling a little impatient. Yeah. Okay, because in your past energy is a 10 of Pentacles. This is wanting that stability, that family, that legacy with somebody. And I do feel like it is with your 4 of Rockets and your 2 of Cups here. It's like you've decided that you want something long-term, something stable. You want like a next level of commitment here. And you want the other person to see that as well. Why is the 10 of Planets here for Scorpio's past energy? Oh my god. It's funny that they're literally offline. Alright. Oh, nice. We have the Queen of Swords again. Yeah. This is you recognizing your worth, knowing what you want. The Empress, just fully committing to that. Fully committing to your truth. Seeing your worth and not getting anything less than you deserve. And you're just waiting for someone to wife you up, basically, regardless of gender. Okay, because then we have deception here with the 7 of Swords. I feel like the connection you're dealing with could be wearing a false mask still, and that's why there's this sort of halt and this new beginning. But it's causing you both to recognize your worth here with the 9 of Pentacles. You're learning to stand on your own 2 feet without needing anybody else to feel confident within yourself. But you know that if someone is withholding truth from you, whether that's a love expression or whatever, you know, you see through their bullshit. 100%. You can't get anything past Scorpio. And you could be a little upset that perhaps you haven't been given your 10 of Planets yet. Pentacles. Okay, because your current energy, well, yeah, your present energy is the Moon. So this is how you're feeling right now. And you could be feeling at a loss. There may be some fears and doubts creeping in because, again, the Queen of Swords is being asked to have patience. It's like you see your future for what it is, but you're being asked to have patience, and it's causing you to have fears and doubts because you don't see it in the physical realm. You see it in the 5th dimension. You know what I mean? But it's causing you to go inward. Why is the Moon there for Scorpio? Moon. Scorpio's present. the Page of Swords. Either you're lurking on social media, Scorpio, and you're causing yourself to pick at your wounds, pick at your insecurities, pick at your fears and doubts. The Page of Swords is all about lurking. You could be looking for trouble when you go lurking, okay? It's like you're looking to get hurt and you do that. And that could be the state that you're in right now. And it could be because things are confusing right now. You don't necessarily have what you want, and it causes you to lose a sort of sense of self. Page of Swords is also learning to see things in a new perspective and a new thought, thinking of things differently. And that could be happening when you go into the moon energy. Then we have Ace of Pentacles here. Again, it's like you're waiting for that new beginning, that new level of commitment. But when you don't get it, you cause yourself to deter back to your old ways. And by old ways, I just mean like you go back to insecure thoughts that aren't in your benefit. Okay, because then we have the Five of Cups here, and that's all about, you know, the past and pain. So you could be hurting yourself when you go into the moon energy. And if you are lurking in social media, just don't do that to yourself. You're just asking for trouble. Social media isn't a reliable source of information. So just be careful with that. Kind of want to get another card. I think some of the Page of Swords with the moon. Page of Swords, the moon. Four of Wands, yep. With the Sun. You know what your happiness is. And it's driving you a little bit bananas because you don't have it yet. Four Wands, Four Rockets, same thing. Okay, this is what you're trying to manifest. Yeah, see, we had the Devil right under that as well over here. So it could be your codependent behaviors as well, that you may be obsessing over the situation more than you need to. So just be careful with that. Just let things be. Okay, because the Divine has their hand in this with Judgment and the Ace of Swords for the Fool. To clarify, it's like, as much as you want this new beginning, this other person still has to go through their sort of awakening. And you too, if you're still in your obsessive nature and codependent behavior, just be careful with that. But it's like, you know what's up. You see, like I said, you see the potential. So there's no reason to get yourself all worked up with the Sun here. Okay. Yeah, we have Temperance, Eight of Cups, the Tower, the Devil again, and I shuffled these motherfuckers, and he's still popping up. So it could be just sort of an ending that still needs to happen. Okay, your person, or you, is still going through their sort of Tower moment here, and they have to walk away from what no longer works for them. You've already done that. I think you've had your awakening. You're just kind of waiting for others to catch up with you. But there's a lot of energy being worked on at the moment, so you can't rush that. But underneath all of this, eventually there's going to be happiness. Not overnight, because we have Temperance. Okay, this is divine timing again. How was this? I forgot how this was. I think it was like this. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like this person is going through their Tower moment. You already went through yours. Because then your future energy is the Six of Cups. And this is all about reconciliation. This is about a connection that you've been dealing with. So I do think you're going to have reconciliation with this connection in the future. And it's going to be that new beginning that you've been waiting for. In the future. Not in the present day, not right away. Just in the future. Because your lessons being learned is strength. It's you're learning to have patience in this situation. Yeah, see the moon is popping up again. Seven of Swords popping up again. It's like this person could be lying to you about how they really feel because they're still going through their shit. They don't want to bring you down with them, right? Like, you don't want to be with someone until they've healed through their turmoil. And they could be wearing a false mask in the sense that it's in their best interest just because they know that they don't want to drag you down while they still are healing. The Seven of Swords sometimes is all about strategy, right? It doesn't always have to be about lying to someone. I feel like sometimes it is in a person's benefit to lie to them, just in the sense of not fully expressing how you feel, because, you know, the minute you tell someone how you feel, now there's a responsibility to live up to that. At least that's what people think, right? And it is true. Once you tell someone you have feelings for them, there's a sort of pressure to do more. But if you're not mentally, physically capable of doing that yet, why are you going to express that to somebody when there's still healing to be done? You'd rather tell that to someone when you've closed that door, that chapter, okay? With the Devil popping up here, it's like that person is still kind of going through their healing still. Can't rush that. But there will be a reconciliation. Let's get some clarification for the Six of Cups, a Scorpio's future energy. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be reconciliation. They're going to come with their heart. They're going to tell you how they feel. With the Queen of Wands, they're going to gain that courage to tell you how they feel. Seven of Swords is still there. I think I pretty much shuffled them, yeah. But they're still guarding their heart a little bit here. There's a lot of love, but there's also a lot of healing that needs to be done. What else can you tell me about the Six of Cups with the Knight of Cups? Four of Cups. Yeah. I get the sense that it's the end of this sort of pain, though. Because they don't want to leave you hanging anymore. They recognize that they have to come forward with their expression of love. As much as it may be difficult for them. It's what is being manifested, though. Alright, so your lesson being learned is strength. And I feel like it's exactly what you're learning to have, because this is not an easy situation. There's a lot of death and transformation happening. Whether it's with you, I feel like this connection is causing the transformation. And the love reading I did for you guys was called that, a transformative connection. So I feel like this is following you through here, that this connection is so significant in your life that you can't even stop thinking about it, even if you tried. Because it's the catalyst to a new beginning for your life. For you, for the other person. It's like a spiritually guided connection that is following you everywhere. What can you talk about strength for their lessons being learned? Seven of Cups. You could be dreaming about this person. They could be having dreams about you. You guys could be feeling this sort of confusion as to what is really going on. And that's why you need strength in the situation, because you don't really have the answers yet. But what you can agree to, though, is that this is your Ten of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. This connection is. I feel like this wasn't supposed to be a love reading, but I think this particular connection, like I said, is following you everywhere, whether you like it or not, that it's causing a personal transformation within yourself and the other person for the betterment of yourselves. Whether this connection lasts or doesn't, doesn't even matter because it's changing you, who you are. This person had to come into your life to make you see things differently, to recognize what it is with you, what that you want in life. With the Ten of Pentacles, it's like you want to settle down now, and this person made you realize that. This person is your wish fulfillment. Yeah, and this wasn't an easy thing. It could definitely be a twin flame situation with the Four of Rockets, Wands popping up twice. And those are never easy situations. Okay, those definitely... Sorry, try to fix it. Can you please focus? There we go. It could have been a very burdensome connection and continues to be. But it's going in the right direction, is what I'm getting. And I think this is why you've been feeling... Okay, so we have... Just to go back to this really quickly, but... This is why you're having new beginnings. You could be manifesting new beginnings with this person. After all the turmoil that you've both undergone. And it could be you wishing upon a star to ask, you know, your guides, your angels for answers and getting them through your intuition, through downloads. And you're in solitude right now. Whether you're in separation with this person or with them, you kind of are just withdrawn in your nature because you're trying to just figure out your life right now. Alright, Scorpios, that's what I have for you. I'm just going to quickly end it with a Sufi Wisdom Oracle card just to give you a final forethought of everything that you've just digested. Alright. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. That's nice. So I think right now that's what you're learning, is that you're looking for the beauty in the simple things because you don't necessarily have your happy ending yet. You're wishing upon a star, but while the divine is taking you there, you're learning to just enjoy the ride and appreciate what you do have. And you have a lot. You're recognizing that you have a lot to be happy for. Listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. Yeah, this could be a really trying time for you. So do ask for help and ask for advice from friends who maybe have gone through situations familiar to you already. Alright, but we have gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. Yeah, this could be causing you to see that you were perhaps exhibiting codependent behavior through this connection, and now you need to break away yourself from that and see that that's not what you want to carry into a relationship. And if that's what the other person is expressing, then you're learning too that they have demons they still need to heal, but that you're not going to be attached to them while they figure that out. You're just going to separate yourself from that for your own peace of mind and sake. Okay. And lastly, just going to share the mantra for you for this card, Gift of Freedom, just so you have a positive affirmation through this time frame. I am letting love guide my actions, knowing that embracing responsibility is what will give me peace and a personal sense of freedom to live the life which is right for me. Yeah, I feel like you're learning that. You have to be true to yourself. You have to call yourself out on bullshit by embracing responsibility. You're learning when to let go of these attachments that aren't working for you. Alright, Scorpio. I hope this reading brought you some clarity and insight. Let me know if this resonated. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys for your next video. Bye.